the first part that you want to do is actually do the voice recording. So we're going to use the voice recorder app on the iPad, and in there we will open it up and hit record. Once this comes up, it'll start recording immediately, so you just record, and when you're happy, you hit pause, or if you need to take a minute, hit pause. At the top, you can change the name by tapping on the title, give it something that you're going to recognize, and after you've done that, you can hit return, which will close that, and you may hit done when you are done recording. At this point, you want to share your recording to your Google Drive. So clicking on the share option at the top and selecting Google Drive, you will need to log in to your Google Drive. So using the select user, or if there is a list of users, choose yourself. From there, it's your full login, the @stu.nisd.net. So you'll type that in, use your password, and once you've done that, you want to choose where you are going to put your document or your recording. So now that you're logged in, you'll see yourself as a user. You can also choose your drive and what folder you want it to go into. So organize it accordingly where you know you're going to find it. So if I tap on my drive, I can choose folders from there. When you're ready, you hit upload to here or save to here, and then upload at the top.
You're going to use the Voice Memo app.
Tap upload, and when it is done uploading, you can navigate to your Google Drive to see where it has gone. So opening your Google Drive and log in and find your spooky story to make sure that it is there. Then you can log out and delete your story, your recording, if you want to. Okay, so I can see there's my spooky story. I'm happy there. I am going to log out. Okay guys, I'm going to show you how to share your stories and your recordings in a Google Slide using share links. This is going to go in that Google Slide file that is shared with you through your Google Classroom. Make sure that you are working on your assigned slide. So you need to have two things open. First thing is our Google Slides document that is in our Google Classroom. Open that up, find the slide that is assigned to you, put your name on it. Okay, got mine up here. The next thing we want to have open is our Google Drive. Google Drive should be open to our folder where we have stored our spooky story and our spooky story recording that we did on the iPad. Okay, so we're going to open our spooky story. And we want to share our spooky story using a link. So to do that, we're going to come up to the blue share button up here. And once it opens, you have an option to get shareable link. If this is not green, you can click on it and it will make it available. Okay, then you can do copy link. And we will come back to our Google Slide where we will place a text box and we'll put the title of our story. Mine is titled Spooky Story because I don't have a title. Then we're going to highlight our words and add a link right here, this little link. When you get this, you're just going to Control V to paste your story. You can test and make sure it's the right story by clicking on the link there, and it should open up your story. Okay. So now the second thing we're going to do is we're going to add a shape to use to play our audio. So I'm going to use a little arrow. So I have my shapes tool up here. I'm going to go to an arrow, and for now we're just going to make a little arrow. You can use any shape or any picture you want. So if you wanted to bring in a spooky picture, you could do that as well. It will work just the same way. So we have our icon here that we're going to use, and I'm going to go back to my Google Drive where I have my spooky story recording. Okay, so I've already done my actual typed out one. I have my recording. Now your recording may look different. Mine is a little globe with a microphone. Yours may look like this audio file here with headphones, or it may look like scissors on a gray background. To share, whichever one yours looks like, you're going to right click on the file and go to Get Shareable Link. And when you do that, you'll probably see that it's link sharing is off. If you just click the little button here to toggle the switch, it turns green. And now if you click on the link here, you can Control C. Whoops, mine went away. Sorry. Get Shareable Link. Click on the link here, you can do Control C. And then you're going to go back to your Google Slides. And you have your icon already. We're going to come up to the little link for inserting a link. And click on it. Paste and apply. Enter to apply. And then you know you have your spooky story. I can click on the link here. And other people can listen to it in my drive. Or in their drive.
You have about 3 minutes.
Okay, so again, you can use any shape you like. You can even change the colors, things like that, or you can bring in a picture. And then you can make your slide look nice once you're done. This will be shared with all of the GT classes, so make sure that you're happy with the way things look. They will not be able to edit what you've done, but they will be able to see what you have done and the work you've done.